Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Boston, second baseman, number 15.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 268 the average for him coming in. 13 home runs and 34 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. Fouled back. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. He's set. Here it comes. There goes Pedroia. Pitch swung on and missed. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Well, he picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swinging the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. Sox 0. Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Now in the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now another 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 11 stolen bases for him on the campaign. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes in with an average of 265, 4 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Runners are at first and third with none out. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Sale ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it is on 3-0. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
From the stretch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Line toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Again, a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times, when he's going good, the lineup is too.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Lays off 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air to right field. Castillo is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Now at the plate, Chase Headley. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 4 runs here in this half inning. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Sale sets. 1-2 on its way. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's Brock Holt now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 7th, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. A fastball right over the outside corner. Ready on 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now to the plate, Chris Carter, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Chris Carter.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here it comes, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic.
Now batting.
I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Now batting, Rusney Castillo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Rusney Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here it comes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. One and two. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one stayed up a little high. Here he comes on 2-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category.
Junior.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Ball one.
Inside.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Starlin Castro.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Sale has his target. Here it comes on 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, 3rd baseman Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
Ball 2.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way
Up
of
next
it.
for the Red Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. ready with the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. A little tapper. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Sale into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Striding in, Rusney Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rusney Castillo.
First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1. 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Liner towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting number 15.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's another 1-2. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Now batting.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. One and one. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He had been straight dealing. 12 hitters had retired in a row before that base hit. Now he's in the stretch, and we'll see if he's able to regroup and get right back in that groove again.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Sale has his target. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired, and there's one away.
Designated hitter, Hanley
Digging
Ramirez.
in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 0-1 delivery.
That's a
Off
ball.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Slider stayed too low.
I got
Ball
2-1
2.
count.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack
Now
with their
batting,
fastballs until
the
there's
first
a
baseman,
reason to start mixing it up. He
Moreland.
hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Roenis
attention,
Elias
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching
pitching for
in
the
the
Red
bottom
Sox.
of the 6th.
Number 29, Roenis Elias.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 with a run scored
Leading
thus
off for
far.
the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. One out, nobody on. Pedroia now at second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Jason Shreve is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Jason Shreve.
Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And there's ball one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready once again, Rusney Castillo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side. He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is fouled back and out of play. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So coming to the plate, Matt Holliday. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready on 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And Holiday has a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Chris Carter, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Tommy Lane has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
And that'll bring in the
Leading off
speedy
for Boston,
catcher Blake Swihart.
catcher.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Yankees hold the advantage here in the 8th inning over the dreaded Red Sox as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gardner on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. Lifetime versus this arm. 1 for 5. And the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Holt is right there. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher, about 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
Here's Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Pitches a cold strike. Oh, short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead it 4-0. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes, 2-0. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, that's 6 straight balls to start the innings. 4-pitch walk, and now 2-0 to this guy. He's going to have to go ahead and have a little TO and get himself together.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Fouled back. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get one more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Brock Holt now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
As a look, now the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
First and second here with nobody out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
4-0 the score tonight. Luis Severino with his 4th win this season. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.